Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Southern Sports Media Racing Podcast. I'm Devin, joined by Nick and Ryan Newman tonight. No, not really. It's David, representing 2013 era Ryan Newman. Um, so it's been a few weeks, but we're back. We're ready to talk some NASCAR, some interesting topics we're gonna get to tonight. Starting out, kind of want to look back at Richmond. Wasn't really a barn burner of a race. Denny Hamlin scored his first victory of the season and becomes the first old guy at 41 years old to win a race this season. Did y'all enjoy the race at all? Like the different strategies, the tire fall off, or was it just blah to you the whole race?
Um, to me, it was better than Phoenix. I mean, I don't know really how much that's saying. The ending was okay. I'm not a big Diddy Hamlin fan by any stretch of the imagination. I low key can't stand him, but I mean, it was interesting to see the different strategies. It really was. Like I enjoyed that. That was probably the best thing about the race. I mean, I didn't see the racing spread out like it usually is there, so I think this car is doing its job and making the racing better. It's just I don't think they need to be racing on the track during the day. Like it seems the better racing is going to be at night. Still, like it should be, because that track's, you know, there's nothing around the track that looks good in the daylight.
I enjoyed the parts of it that Fox decided to show us. Yeah, I think that's
Well,
a
you sure
valid
you didn't
point.
like the little box on the side by side that you get to watch?
Yeah,
That the
yeah.
cameras
Under
were just
caution.
the cameras were pointing in most random directions as cars were driving by. Is
What was better, that or the pre-race show?
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this topic now of NASCAR and Fox's declining coverage throughout the years. Wow, Darrell Waltrip left, and we thought, okay, all jokes are aside, but NASCAR on Fox yikes. This season has been, they're basically humiliating the drivers and the sport as a whole. Like they're mocking it and making it look like a joke. And I mean, this is a professional industry, and they're just like doing these little stupid watermelon seed performances before the race. And I mean, what happened to the old pre-race stuff where we like had interviews with drivers and like we did some analysis, and now we're have singing bobbleheads. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. What do y'all think?
Well, it all started last year when it was Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer, and the whole year they were like, "Remember what happened at Phoenix 2012?" All year,
Throw up. Throw up the
all year,
video.
all year.
I
And now
don't
that
know. This may be honestly what they're talking about reworking the TV schedule and everything like that. This may be Fox's lame duck year because
okay,
I don't
bye.
s- I don't see value in that product. Like even as a new fan coming in, it's just like this doesn't appeal. Like to me, it wouldn't appeal to anybody. They're making a mockery of the sport, trying to make it I don't know how the word joking about it cutting up. I mean.
Come
The
on,
racing
English,
should
David, you
speak.
got it.
Yeah, the racing should speak for its damn self. Like they have to make the production value of an F1 race good because the damn race is shit. Okay.
And F1's doing 10 times better than NASCAR is
Exactly. I
right
mean,
now.
they are in depth, precise, coverage of this stuff. I mean, it is detail oriented. It is not jokingly. It's not for the average fan. It's for an F1 fan.
And it's 2 hours, no commercials.
True. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't. I don't really care about the time, but that's me. I'd rather watch like a 1,000-mile race than a quick race. That's just I want to see the most amount of racing as possible.
When's the last time you watched the Coke 600? I call bullshit.
Every year because I was usually there for from 2006 to when's the last time we went, Devin? 2018.
we went in 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Oh, that barn burner.
It was the year before that. That was the barn burner that Dan Martin Truex like what 396 of the 400 freaking laps. Hey, you have that diecast for sale still?
No, that was 2019, not 2016.
Oh, it was 2019.
Yeah, I decided to keep it.
I was trying to plug it in, but never mind.
Oh, nah. It's the last time
Yeah.
Truex will ever win a race on a mile and a half.
Yeah. So with the NASCAR and Fox broadcasting, I mean, there is a lot going on during a broadcast because I know we were talking about like the camera angles and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with the director and producer, and they're not always going to catch every single camera view at the right time. But like some of the mistakes and some of the double boxes we're seeing are kind of silly. Like I mentioned, why have a side by side box under caution? And then during the race, when there's actually a lead battle up front happening, we're going to cut to commercial without a double box. So my question is, of course, the advertisers and they have to get their commercials in. They paid for that. That's just contract negotiation stuff. But as far as what Fox is doing to keep the fan watching the race during commercial break doesn't make sense to me because why we don't want to see caution laps. We don't need to see that. Just put a full screen commercial. And that's what I'm questioning. Who is deciding, hey, let's do a side by side under caution? There's no value in it.
I wonder if the time slot, like if the difference between 3:35 commercial and 3:47, I wonder if the price is different for the
Yes,
commercial.
I'm pretty sure it is because there's so many. There's so
Yeah, the
much
TV
that goes
matrix
into
is
that.
ungodly confusing.
Yeah.
Like how they sell their space and everything. Like, I mean, I get it, like what you were saying, that company needs to get their money's worth, and Fox does their best to try to do it, but it's at the sacrifice of the product that they're trying to promote and broadcast. And you can't have that. Like, it's point blank, you can't do it.
Hey, I don't blame Fox because I do full screen commercials in the middle of a fucking choo choo train race too. No one wants to see that shit either.
It's only been twice this year they've done choo-choo trains. We've only been to one one plate track. Well, now two. We've only been to one 2.5 mile track. There we go. That makes it better.
There you go.
Well, we are going to Talladega in a few weeks, so
I'll be there.
Yeah, but not before we go watch a race this weekend.
Oh,
that
who's
is
going to
right.
races this weekend?
Martinsville is this weekend. Under the lights, all 3 series are going to be there. David and I are going to be there for the Xfinity and Cup race.
4. You got the modifieds Thursday night as well.
Yeah.
They're not real NASCAR fans. They're not going to be there on Thursday.
Sorry, I got to work, bud.
Sorry,
You got a real job.
have
Yeah,
to,
you won't be there because you got opening night.
I got to do school, so. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
God, it's such a bad life. But anyway, what are we expecting this weekend at Martinsville? We're going to see some.
I think it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be cold, and we need to take blankets, Devin.
Yeah, it's going to be cold, but what's new at this point?
Yeah,
What do I
Martinsville's either
expect this?
cold, raining, or snowing.
What do I expect this weekend? To get a text from David when they're wrecking before I can see it on TV.
I will make sure to ruin it. I promise you that. I pinky promise, bro. Just a pinky promise.
I did that shit to him in Atlanta because he did it to me last year when he
Oh,
was about to win his first race.
Nick was pissed. I was like, well, shit. He's like, what? Damn it, you're like 45 seconds ahead of me.
And 45 seconds in Martinsville is like 3 laps.
Yeah, true.
So one big thing to take into account for the Cup race is they've backed it down 100 laps, so it's only going to be a 400 lap race versus 500 laps. Is that going to raise the intensity from the get-go, having 100 less laps, or is it going to be?
I don't think there was any less intensity last year in any of that race. Like, it was the fall race especially. I mean, you were there. You saw it live and in person.
You can't compare the fall race to this race. You can't compare the two.
Why is that?
Who won? Because it's the last playoff race.
It's Martinsville. It's a short track.
Okay, so who won this race last year? Who won the spring race last year?
Truex.
Go figure. He's gonna win it again this weekend too.
That's why they call it Martinsville.
That's like a Fox joke. Shut up, Devin. Damn it, Clint.
You sure you don't want to go work at Fox?
If they give me a job, I'll go. But I'm not.
Oh God,
I'm
don't
not gonna,
do it. You're
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be
feed into
unemployed.
their goofiness.
You're
Can
gonna
you
be
imagine?
unemployed.
Yeah, you're gonna be unemployed in 2024.
Put it out. I want to say cut it out instead of put it out. This is ridiculous.
Devin's gonna be like, I'm not putting that shit on the TV.
Yeah, that.
But no, if we're talking about predictions, Truex is gonna win this weekend.
Well, we're jumping to predictions. So who do you got, David?
Hell, I don't know.
Chase Elliott.
I really don't know. Let's go Bowman again.
Does he lead more than 5 laps?
All right, he'll do 6 laps and dump somebody else, Nick.
I am going to go with Chase Elliott this weekend.
Oh, here we go.
You heard that, buddy?
Yeah.
He said it. He's gonna pick you.
Yeah. Yep, I didn't pick him at Coda. Picked Allmendinger. I was about
Hey,
right. But
speaking of that, since we didn't
You
even
are a
make a
corner
contest,
away.
guess who won that race?
yes,
Lost
you
Chelsea.
yes.
I predicted the winner. That's the only one that we've gotten right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
start?
go ahead.
I'm next season. I'm gonna pick one driver, and I'm gonna pick them every single race because the chances that I'm right at least once is pretty high.
But we can't pick the same driver twice.
I make my own rules.
Ah, well.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, so Truex, that's obviously a really good pick. I probably would have picked him, but I've already picked him at Phoenix. And then Bowman, yeah, I mean, you never know.
So
Elliott,
can we go back to talking about cameras and stuff like that? Can we talk about the fact that well I wanted to talk about this because it's been blowing my freaking mind that it actually happened. Let's go back to the fact that freaking Kyle Busch's team put a piece of tape on his nose at lap
Oh
120 something,
yeah, yeah.
and
All right,
around
bring it
like
on down. 200
300
laps
and
later.
something, 220 something laps later, they're like, well, he's got tape on his nose.
Bring it on
Yeah,
down.
bring it up. Yeah. Like, what
yeah,
the actual? Like,
the themes this year have been new and
I
inconsistency.
got to cover up the can, you, because I got, oh, it's on this side. I got the,
Uh,
Drinking a Pepsi.
no, I'm not.
Oh.
yeah, so inconsistent calls, the Kyle Busch tape deal, number one. And then if we want to go back to Coda with the little going all four below the curbing and the S's, there was inconsistent calls there. So yeah, with the use of cameras, they should have caught all that earlier or on time or consistently or whatever, however you want to say it. But these inconsistent calls, it's, I mean,
Hey,
it sucks. Like,
That's
even
always
if I
happened.
even,
hey, NASCAR, if any by chance you actually watch, Nick, send this to Nick, or to Steve Phelps. If you are watching,
Yeah.
literally, call me. I'll go sit in front of a damn camera and watch some stuff.
There's a couple I can think about right off the top of my head. The number one that pisses me off, Kansas with the tire last year, where they let that tire sit there for like 5, 6 laps and waited for the Roush people to fit so Glory Boy Chase could take the lead, then they could throw a caution. Yeah, that pisses me off. The double yellow line, forcing people below the line thing, Justin Haley at Daytona, and then obviously Regan Smith. They always do
Yeah,
that
that
kind
was
of crap.
complete shit.
They
Even
always
though
do
even
that
though I
kind of
like
crap.
Tony Stewart, I mean that NASCAR has a bad tendency of bad calls.
Yeah, but their bad
They
decision.
say one thing and do another.
Their bad decision makings
Oh, they're
have
terrible.
caused a lot of destruction. Like the 2008 call, which was ridiculous, led to Carl Edwards almost killing people in the grandstands a year later. That's literally the only reason that happened is because.
There we go. Now I got it.
But yeah, NASCAR's always been inconsistent for the most part,
It's
and they
yeah, it's bad.
definitely.
It's a bad image.
You know how you're like not allowed to spin yourself out because you're manipulating the finish to a race? NASCAR does that all the time.
I mean, what do you think half of the 2000s era debris caution was?
Yeah.
Like that was their reset before they had these stage breaks that just re-rack the race to make it somewhat entertaining. Like it's
If you want to do stuff like that, just full SRX it and have entertainment cautions.
true. Go back to the
Don't even
caution
hide it.
clock. No, go back to the caution clock.
No,
If
no.
y'all can make it 10 minutes
no.
without wrecking, we're gonna restack until somebody wrecks.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
that along with the overtime line,
Oh, the overtime
Oh
line
my
in 2017.
That was-
the
That
that
Brickyard
was the worst.
the Brickyard 400. They start wrecking 5 seconds later. All right, he passed the line. Caution.
Yeah, wait till he passes the line. They're like, we need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Somebody
so
literally that race. Somebody had a flight they needed to catch, and they're like, "No, just wait. All right, throw it. See you guys later. I'm out."
yeah, so in 2022 season, if there was one rule you could do away with, what would it be?
Going a lap down if you get stuck because from spinning.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I mean, there's not like many rules that are just like really. I mean, I kind of agree with somebody I heard on a podcast last week. Just get rid of these damn lines. If it's paved or whatever, let them go race there. If
That was definitely Brett Griffin.
Shut up! I'm trying not to promote their stuff, even though I do love the door bumper clear. Best podcast on the radio besides this one. Just saying. Brett, Brent, TJ, you still suck. Just kidding. You're better.
No, not just kidding.
Yeah, if I had to take out a rule, it'd be the double yellow line rule.
Yeah, I think
out of bounds rule.
out of bounds. And no, and the one that I really would be overtime in general. Like that race has to end on a green or it's not official.
Wait,
yeah,
is this 2022 specific? What rule would you take out? Cutting the
Yeah.
course. Cutting the course on road courses.
Ooh.
I guess that goes into the whole out of
What if
bounds.
they did that at
rule.
Watkins Glen and eliminated people basically driving on the curbs through the bus stop? Like literally, they are not touching asphalt when they go in out. Like they are on the curb.
If NASCAR wanted to stop that, make it one of those really rough ones.
I mean,
So,
back in the day, like I remember watching them run through the dang bus stops, and they're sitting there, bang! All of a sudden, damn foot of air underneath the car in each of them. But it
Hey,
helped
you
it
can-
rotate. You could do it.
yeah, I mean, the only thing that'll do is make the ride a little more uncomfortable. I think that should be the rule.
It would make them
Do
drive.
whatever you want to do.
God, this
Yeah.
podcast went off the dang rails. I don't
Yeah.
care. This is a venting one because the
Yeah.
racing wasn't great, I guess.
Yeah, I think we'll have something to talk about next week. I think there's going to be
I hope
some.
so. I really do. I mean,
No, it's going to be 2019 Martinsville all over again. Brad Keselowski led like 400 laps.
Oh, I was about to say the fall race was
Yeah.
quite different, but yeah, I
Josh
think it's
was
going
at
to be
that race.
the was that when Logano and Truex?
That was 2018.
2019 was when Hamlin just KO'd Chase going into 3.
That was 2017.
Really? That was 2017? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was at that one. I remember
That
that.
was
I've
fun.
been there for all of Denny Hamlin's conflicts, and I hope I see another one this weekend with him.
All right, well, you're going to be there, so we already know he's going to get in the ass. So let's
He's gonna
go.
piss somebody off.
Yes. So, and if he doesn't get wrecked, I think he's gonna be pretty tough to beat too. But all right. Well, any last thoughts before we wrap this one up?
I hate Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
Hate's a strong word, Nick.
I
Come
don't like
on
people
now.
who race and use Adderall. Is that better?
I don't like people who do one thing and do the other.
Come on.
I don't
he
like
that
people
bad.
who call people hacks.
I don't like people who call people hacks who have never won a championship.
And the hack won more races than he did last year.
The hack has the same amount of championships as him.
But the guy who
But
said he
does
was
he
a
have
hack's
3 Daytona
teammate.
500s?
Oh, who cares? Who cares?
Ooh,
Oh, I
they're
won
more,
three
they're
days-
more important than
I won
championships. That's
3
because you
Daytona
can't win them, you
500s.
idiot.
Who cares? Congratulations. Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's value that. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're more important. Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell won the Daytona
Derek
500.
Cope,
Derek Cope, what, 1989 or something?
90 or 91.
I'm going 1989. Let's
Wasn't that the
look.
year that Earnhardt hit a bird or something?
No,
Blew a tire
he
or
cut a
something?
tire going into 3 on the last lap.
Derek Cope, Daytona
It was 90 or 91.
90.
All right. Well, thanks
I mean,
for
we
enjoying
can
this.
keep going. Like, I mean, we got. Some
I mean,
plugs
yeah.
to put.
What else?
Hey, if anybody hasn't heard, it's been announced. This guy, this guy right here, Nick. That's where you are on my screen. So, this little fart knocker. I put a post on Insane Motorsports Facebook page. I don't know if any of y'all were around back then, but 4 or 5 years ago, God, it's been forever. Nick came to us. I was the owner and GM of Insane Motorsports. We were building a team, trying to help kids progress their way through iRacing, try to reach their potential. Nick was this little hot-headed kamikaze, and that's not because you're Asian. That's just how you drove. Kamikaze of a driver that wanted just to win at all costs. He came in, me and my partner at the time, Tom. I can't find Tom on Facebook. Is he still on it or what?
I don't know.
I haven't talked to him in a while. Brought Nick and a couple other drivers in and kind of coached them and we like to think we helped them reach some of their potential. But it's just announced, what was it, a little under 2 weeks ago now?
Yep.
Nick will be making his first career start in anything that's not hooked to a computer.
Yep. Pro late model. We're skipping legends. Pro late model.
Go big or go home, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. We'll share it with we'll share the link of the story with the video, and some other exciting news. Any fan of the show or fan of either one of us, Goofy, kids.
David's going to be on the stand.
Yeah, I got my radios ordered. I'm gonna be on the stand. But anyway, any fan of the podcast or any family member of ours, can actually be a part of this. Nick and Tony have created. I didn't say his last name because I can't pronounce it.
Cosentino.
That guy, Tony Tostantino Racing, have announced a fan sponsorship. So you can get your name on the rear deck lid for this historic, in our opinion, because this is my little Nick, man.
Yeah, someone fucks with me, he's gonna end up. You're gonna see David hobbling down from the spotter stand to go whoop somebody.
But no, you could actually be a part of this. We're doing a fan sponsorship to get your name on the deck lid for this race. Nick, you got more details because I kind of forgot the rest of it.
All you get is your name on the deck lid, and you'll get a hero card, a hair
Don't
club
say
hero
it
card.
that's all you get is.
You are going to get your name on a NASCAR race
Hold
car
on,
at
but-
Hickory Motor Speedway.
But wait, there's more.
And a hero card.
What? No
What more could
way.
you want?
Yeah,
And-
for real.
We're this close to announcing a diecast.
Yeah. So, look, everybody that watches this, we know most of you, but I mean, share this. Let's get this out there. I mean, this is big for us. I mean, like I said, I've known Nick since he was 14. I mean, this is something that he's been scratching and clawing and busting his ass to get to, and I give him a lot of crap. Me and my brother-in-law Josh, we all played games together. We give him so much crap about stuff, but he's put his ass down and sat down and worked his butt off. And
He's trying to find nice words.
yeah, I'm trying to find nice words because I could roast the hell out of you. But no, he's busted his ass to get here, and it's pretty damn impressive, Nick. I don't give you enough credit because we're buddies and I just give you hell all the time. But I'm proud of you. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be one hell of a fun little ride, even if it's just for these. Which, from what we're talking about and all the things that are going on behind the scene, this is not gonna be a one-off thing. I think we got 2 races now, and we are.
And he definitely has seen some things for next year.
And it's not like I'm in there moral supporting Nick and him bouncing ideas off of me, but he is busting his ass behind the scenes to make this continue into next year and down the line. So we'd love for all you fans of the show who watch this, listen to this, and just watch us be idiots, just because you got nothing better else to do. Let's get behind this dude.
Let's go win at Hickory August 6th.
August 6th, you should be there. Devin, you're gonna be there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You gotta if you got a race at Caraway, you need to call out 6. So you gotta go to Hickory.
Yeah.
Is that a Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should make that work.
Literally just say your buddy's making his debut. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Plot twist. I'm
Dude,
in
what
the
announcing
announcing stand for that.
Yeah, he's Devin just announced that he's gonna be doing some work at Caraway.
Isn't Caraway the flat track?
No.
It's
No,
not flat.
That's Bowman.
Bowman's the little flat track. A flat track.
Caraway.
Dude, you should get a ride down there with Tony. Try to squeeze in a ride there and let Devin call your race. How epic would that be? Devin calling your race, you're driving, and I'm spotting for you, man.
Devin calling my first win.
And Josh just sitting there saying, "You suck."
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But
Who
no,
runs
like I said, this is something all of us are super proud of. We're all getting behind them, helping them out in their own ways that we can. So it'd be pretty awesome for you guys to get behind them as well. And it's not just you're only getting your name on it and a hero card. That's it, man. It's just something that's near and dear to all of us. Because I have to listen to Nick 24/7, bitching and complaining about all the work he's having to do. But it's not easy, guys.
No. race cars is not easy. They run late model stocks there. Oh. At Caraway.
Yeah, but I mean they have tours. I'm pretty sure doesn't the Carolina Pro go there?
No, we'll have to see. We're just gonna have to
I
make
thought they
sure
did
we
last year, but
we got to make sure we get. I need to find some of
the
those
car
late model stocks.
2022.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week.
Thanks for watching.